Thank you very much for being willing to share with us your experiences with the Jitterbug and the Jitterbug wellness calls. And I know you got involved in the calls because of your wife. That really was the beginning. She was getting them. And then, I don't know if you ended up taking the phone from her or you wanted the wellness calls. How did that happen?
She had brain surgery. And after brain surgery, she came home after she had rehab, and I was going to try to take care of her and found out I couldn't handle it. So I put her in a board and care. And while she's in board and care, I have the Jitterbug with me at all times. Mm-hmm. And if the calls would come in at 9 o'clock on Tuesdays and Thursdays, I would answer them to see what she was involved in. Mm-hmm. And I found out that what she was involved in, and it intrigued me and interested me, mm-hmm. where I started listening to them myself. And it would benefit me. So after I would hear them and go pick her up, then I would tell her what Dr. Brian Ullman was saying to me on the Jitterbug. Mm-hmm. And it was really benefiting me as much as it was benefiting her.
Wow.
So
Yeah, very interesting too, because usually men aren't as open to wellness or certainly using their phone as a way of getting wellness calls. So I know you were in World War II. I know you were a firefighter for years. And as a man, how come you're so open? How did that happen that you would be open to learning new things, learning wellness techniques?
I think that was learned from my mother and father, because they were very open, even though they didn't have much education. They were really open, and I learned it and listened. I was a good listener. Mm-hmm. I'm a good listener and a good watcher. Mm-hmm. And I learned a whole lot of things that I learned from all the softball, baseball, football, anything I did in golf, I learned by watching.
Interesting.
So by watching my wife and listening to her, I got involved with the Jitterbug. Mm-hmm. And so I started listening to it, and I learned how to benefit me. So men should not feel to get into any of these things that they think it's not manhood or whatever you want to call it, because I do a lot of things besides the Jitterbug. I get pedicures, I get facials just like my wife. And so when you do those things, they're good benefit for men. Try it. Mm-hmm. You never know, you might like it. Yeah. And I like the Jitterbug.
Wow.
Because of the message it gives to me, and I can relate to my wife together.
Right. You learn specific techniques to hopefully help you immediately and long term.
But overall, the whole thing of the benefit on the Jitterbug, it benefited me tremendously.
Wow. Mm-hmm.
So I really enjoyed it and like it.
Beautiful. Well, thank you very much.